Sure. Get rich.
Kevin is like,
I
I'm
get
the weird external piece of the
His
puzzle.
coping mechanism, he turns into a waiter.
He's the bartender, he's the cook,
I get it.
he's the porteiro,
Doorman.
doorman.
Neither can I. Look at them. They're all grown up.
What?
You see? He was like talking with someone.
Under these circumstances, that we have to be here under these
Wow,
circumstances. I'm
well
just
put.
sorry.
You want to?
He sees the wife. He sees his wife.
I guess, Daniel.
Was he here?
So we're going to see the 6th episode of Hill House. We've seen all the episodes that was focusing on each of the siblings.
I have
So,
something in my eye.
what you expect for this one?
I have no idea.
So this one is called Two Storms. Yeah, like I told you last time, Two Storms. So you have no idea, no predictions of what this might be more about.
No, today
Okay.
I'm not very inspired. Sorry,
You
guys.
don't know. Okay. So let's just try it out. You can see the full-length commentary, get access to polls, to what we will see next, and more on our Patreon page. The link is in the description below. If you liked the video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you. I'll just give you this.
Thank you. My best friend. Oh, they fixed her nicely.
Shirley did say, I'm gonna fix it.
In movies, they always say that they look like they're sleeping. She looks dead.
If it was like that, she would have wake up, you know. I think that's what she means.
You might want to slow down. It's going to be a long night. You've been at that all day.
I told them not to eat dinner first.
Plenty in the kitchen if we burn through that.
Can't wait to know what they're hiding together. That's one of the things I want to know the most, honestly.
So Luke's fresh off the streets?
Steve says he didn't even have shoes when he found him.
Yeah, but the thing is, he didn't use.
What about Dad? They flew in together, I know that, so he's here. Has he been here before? I was trying to remember that, too.
I got it. You guys relax.
They were not thinking about getting to the door, though.
That's funny. Nellie was always trying to get all of us together in one place.
Well, that's what happens when someone dies.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel this is gonna be like a single shot? Give me that vibe.
So far it's been one, yeah.
Flight's good?
It's not too bad.
Yeah, Steve didn't saw her yet, but
Steve doesn't like to see things.
Luke, can I get you some water or something to eat? I've got a mountain of food, anything you want.
I liked this guy, the husband.
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah, he seems very.
Well, he wants to help. He wants
Yeah.
to... What else can you do?
I thought I could do it. I know. She's right there. Take your time. We can wait. Yeah.
He's being kind.
It's okay.
Where's Lee?
Oh, they don't know yet.
We're taking a break.
You're taking a what?
A break.
Like a separation?
Like we're not together. Jesus.
I just think it's not unusual for people in a relationship as long as us.
Don't care. Getting you a drink.
Thank Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone needs a drink. Some need drugs, but
Yeah.
still.
Let's do it. Okay.
But I think it's gonna be very hard for him, you know?
She doesn't look like she's sleeping, so forget
Right.
that.
Yeah, it's like always saying the same. I know, Steve is being very reasonable with him, you know? I think it's because he knows, or he can sense that he's clean for a while, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, finally
There's
got
that,
it.
and also I think he also wants to push back the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, both
He's trying
sides.
to be the older brother, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Yep. That's her, detective. Positive. Positive ID. That's Nellie, all right, and she's dead. Jeez. Shit. Cheryl. I'm sorry, I don't know what that was.
Changed it.
It's like, I know he didn't get along at the end because Nell was kind of.
But still,
but they
of
usually
course, they're
get along.
they're
Yeah.
brothers, sisters. You know, it's normal. They're siblings, and it's not like they didn't get along. They just had their issues because there are 5 of them. It's normal, you know, especially after what they've been through. Oh shit! Fuck! I knew it.
Come on, get it together.
I know she's gonna be there, but closer. But that's Nell?
That's the mom.
Yeah, that's the mom, right? And still, the same shot yet.
So far, yeah.
She hung herself. Her neck was broken.
Why do you have the bone neck?
I want to know what Mrs. Dudley said to him.
Me too.
He didn't tell you?
What do you think?
Oh, and the mother's there? Oh no.
No?
Our dad was in college.
You put yourself in first class?
Of
I
course.
put him there too.
And
Not dad.
He insisted.
That's-
Cheryl, he wanted to.
Yeah, I think that's
I get it. I mean,
that's his dad, I would say.
yeah.
Before that.
I love the way that everyone looks at
Yeah.
her. Yeah,
Kevin
Kevin is the door open.
The food grabbing, door open, drink handling.
Yeah, but I think it would make sense for the sister to be there. Like they're all reunited,
The
you know?
sister? What do you mean?
The dead sister to be there.
Ah,
There's only one plus sister.
well, she's there. She's in the back.
No, but she will be there.
I know what you mean. I know what you
Yeah, it's gonna be weird for him to be with all of them, but I can't wait to see this moment because
They're
I think
together.
it's it's gonna be the first time we see all of them together after the hotel. Huh? You seeing them as kids,
mean.
and
It's
now
gonna be
they
their
will
little
go
kids.
around again. And imagine that they will be grown now. I think it would make sense, and they have actors getting in and out, you know, in the
Yeah,
same place because this is
absolutely.
a single shot.
You have a beautiful home.
This is a morgue. But it's so weird for you to have a whole a morgue
Together. Yeah.
in your house. It's like,
I'm not sure. Rich.
Kevin is like,
I
I'm
get
the
her.
weird external piece of the
coping
puzzle.
mechanism. He turns into a waiter.
He's the bartender. He's the cook.
I get it.
He's the porteiro,
Doorman.
doorman.
Neither can I. Look at them. They're all grown up.
What?
You see? He was like talking with someone.
Under these circumstances that we have to be here under these
Wow,
circumstances. I'm
well
just
put.
sorry.
You want to
He sees the wife. He sees his wife. And I think Steve is gonna see the sister. Either Steve or
Ah, you mean the sister, right? Okay, yeah.
yeah. Either Steve or the one with the gloves. I don't remember her name.
Theo.
Dr. Theo, yeah.
Shirley, you did
Oh, she's there.
Like you said, she will also be present, of course.
you did a
It's his sister. You did a good work, yeah.
I could use a bathroom where would be
Just
the
head up
closest.
that hall to your
Okay.
left at the end.
Yeah, he just needs to relieve his pain, not his pee, I would
Yeah.
say.
It's quite a big house.
Yeah. Big morgue, you
Big
mean?
morgue, sorry.
Oh, this is the Hill House. God, they are so amazing with their transitions. The way they put all of this together,
Smooth.
and it's still the same shot. Jesus Christ! Something's gonna happen, I'm sure. I knew it. Jesus, why do I get scared when I know it's gonna happen? For God's sake!
Where'd you go?
I don't know. I guess I was wandering. Maybe I was sleepwalking.
I had the strangest dream.
Someone broke the sanitier.
Chandelier, it just fell.
What the hell happened?
What do you need?
So soon. Let's grab that other side. I want to move this out of the way so no one's tripping on it.
Because someone will just fell on that
Yeah,
because that's so huge.
I didn't saw it in front of me.
What's that?
That's hail.
Yeah, I was gonna say good news. Well, at least like that they don't hear the noises of the house, so it's not that
Better
bad.
the storm.
So it's ice?
Exactly.
Explains why my room is freezing.
Yeah, but for you, it's always frozen. Everything,
Yeah.
everywhere.
What was
Until
that?
it damages the house.
My window just broke.
Seriously?
It exploded. You okay? I'm fine.
Let me go check it out.
So for every 5 seconds, that's 1 whole mile away. There. Okay, 1, 2.
2 miles.
No, okay, not quite. So for every 5 seconds, that's only 1 mile away. So that one was actually closer.
Yeah, I don't think that's something they would like to know that it's closer. I don't think it was
It's
any...
actually next door.
Yeah, I don't think it was a nice game to play with kids. Yeah, she's like alone. And something's gonna happen and it's gonna be... Oh, it's in... Yeah, something was there.
You guys okay?
It's okay, it's just you.
Another thing that I cannot understand is that if it was her, and we saw that when she was falling, she appeared in different situations, but she's always seen her, you know? Several times.
Theo's got you. Take your sister's hand. Mom. Just for a second. I'm gonna get her flashlight. I'll be right back. All right, I got yours, Luke.
Something's gonna touch them. No, they're just gonna disappear.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
they're
there.
there. Why do I think they will not be alone? I'm always expecting for a moment where it's gonna be
Relax.
like 6 legs where the 4 of them are.
Just relax.
He's moving away. What'd I tell you, Nellie? It's what storms do. They...
She was just there.
This wasn't her the entire time.
Nellie?
The whole time I...
Where could she have gone? It was only a few seconds.
Maybe she went to her room.
Don't go alone.
We'll be back in a bit. You guys stay here and stay away from the windows.
Don't let anything happen to her. To any of you guys. First thing they teach us in Big Brother school. We got this.
Now it's gonna be a transition for the present.
Luke.
Okay.
Luke.
Just to tell Nell that her letters to Santa would be safe and warm in the North Pole if she used a buffalo.
That's funny. So she did not make that up, actually.
Exactly.
It was the mother. Yeah, but I don't know why, but it seems like the father has a lot of guilt in his shoulders, you know?
Dear Mr. Claus, this is Nellie Crane, and you know, whatever address we're at, my brother, Steve.
He's, yeah, asking for her and the brothers. So Steve always liked to ride, it seems.
And the thing is, guys, you know, she would never ask for anything for herself, ever.
There's 7 of us, and now there's 5, because 2 of us decided to die.
He decided because he killed himself. But again, I'm not sure about that.
I wish she felt like she could have talked to me. I don't know why she didn't feel like she could talk to me.
I mean, she tried. She tried to call all of them.
Yeah.
It's interesting because Theo is always separated from the group.
Steve, I was outside pretending to be a bear, banging on the tent, and Nellie says, "Don't worry, we're safe in here. This tent is magic. It makes us indivisible."
Indivisible. Funny.
Boys, I think you mean invisible.
It's
Nellie
talking
shouts
bear.
at the bear.
No.
I meant what I said, Bear.
You said Nellie wrote you a letter once a month. So maybe she mentioned something in one of her monthly letters that might have raised the flag.
Talk about you guys, and just like the Santa letter, she's just telling me about you guys.
You said that, but you see, we're all aware.
Yeah, sometimes there's no explanation, Steve. He wants to find a reason,
I know,
someone to blame, you know?
You want to do this now, huh?
Exactly. It's like, not the moment, Steve. I don't know why, but I'm always like waiting for her to just
Oh, God.
get up, you know?
You got from Mrs. Dudley and what exactly she said
She
about...
called me. She said she'd noticed the car out front. And Well, she went inside and she saw your sister hanging next to the spiral staircase in the library. Oh, and what's next?
Nellie mentioned in one of her puffalopes that she crashed a book signing of mine about a month ago.
No, she did not.
Well, you also didn't said that to any of the brothers.
That's right.
Anybody know anything about this doctor? Any psychiatrist worth their shit would have kept her on a much shorter leash. She's a fucking quack.
Well, she was clearly off her meds when
I mean, but the doctor can't force her to take her meds, you know? It's like, what can he do? We cannot help someone that doesn't want to be helped, so...
She said the bent neck lady was back.
Mental illness.
No, Steve.
Clear as day.
No, you don't.
Hereditary. You.
And you, what about you? You saw her as well.
Exactly.
God, just like Mom, you ignore the signs and you hope it'll
Yeah,
go away.
he's trying to blame someone because he couldn't do anything. And I think he feels very bad because he didn't went for her when the father said he should, you know?
You're entitled to your anger.
Remember why we're here.
Well, it's very generous of you to allow me to feel
all of you,
my
all of you,
anger.
you're entitled.
Yeah, Kevin is just in the back like, what can I do?
Theo's drunk. I'm just pissed. And this is the part of the show where you...
Like, I'm not doing anything. Why are you calling me to the conversation?
And you're fucking drunk! Well, we're supposed to be honoring Nellie.
I mean, each people grieves their own way.
And I am allowed to process that any way that I want to. You don't just stand there and dictate how we all grieve our dead. Fuck!
Yeah.
I'm not drunk.
I have enough of my own grief. I don't need yours too.
Yeah, because I think she does feel everything, you know? What is it? The sister? What happened?
I took the money, Cheryl. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, she's taking
I
that
took his
over
fucking money.
her...
I got my degree. It's good fucking money. Fucking glad that I took it.
And I think it was a very nice gesture from the brother, from Steve, to give them money, because it was something that the story itself, the experience, belonged to all of them. So I think it was a very nice attitude of him, you know?
So you just thought you'd live under my roof? Like, no, let me get this right. Live under my roof, eat my food, and lie to my face for how many years?
Yeah, you live with a liar as well, so...
We weren't going to participate in his sick little publicity
stood
stuff.
up there and
you didn't get to
dictated.
lie to me and live on.
Why do I think that some of them will just say something, and that's why Kevin is so worried? It's like, I hope no one says.
You gonna stop this?
No, after the funeral, you can fuck off back to
It's like,
Cali.
what am I gonna do? She's my wife. I'm the husband here, you know? I can't do shit.
We took the money too.
Yeah, you just got divorced.
I opened an account for it, the checkbook that you found the other day.
Yeah, like I said.
We took that money and changed it into something that helped people on the worst day of their lives.
Yeah, it's too much truth to deal.
I want more vodka.
Yeah, there's some downstairs.
I need another bottle.
It'll
I'm
be
taking
okay,
a
but then we
bottle.
gotta go. Let's go.
One a week.
But we've gotta go. Yeah. Maybe
Give it
something
your
happens. Yeah, but... What the hell? Oh, she's not made up. Something happened.
You think this is cute?
Oh, the buttons.
Who the fuck did this?
Swear to God, I didn't. You
But
were the
no one did.
You were
Why would I
standing
do something
here.
Where is Theo? It's the only one that's missing there, right? It's Luke, Stephen, father. Yeah, just Theo missing. Kevin? I think now it comes the scary part. Yeah, he's used to see people, you know? I bet, like we saw that he spoke with the wife, I bet, you know? Why do I think I'm gonna get scared? The statues, they give me chills. Why
They're
would
so
someone
beautiful.
have those kind of statues?
I like.
No, I think that they always do something that I don't see. It annoys me. Oh, you saw? The statue is looking for her at her now, and she wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah, I noticed that when I saw the first time as well. I was like, I think that moved.
Really?
Oh, that wooden floor with that water
Yep.
is... Shit. Oh, it's the lady that used to sleep there. And I think it's interesting that she did not see, because she was focused on something else. And I just love the handles of them all. It looks so dead, Jesus. It's one of the kids.
Liv?
Oh, okay. Was this the night that they just, that she killed herself?
Oh,
Seems kinda
if this is
odd.
the night, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yep, something's there.
Liv!
Just kind of sleepwalking, maybe? Huh, where is she? I'm gonna get scared now, ain't I? Yeah, something moved there. I saw.
How the hell did you...
I would be a little bit more freaked
Like,
out.
are you fucking kidding with me? I have more things to do than just chasing you.
Get away from the window! Jesus Christ!
I did not break. Oh, you know something that would be very interesting? Is that if they were not... If she was not in the house. She was already dead. That would be
Who?
interesting. Her.
Hmm.
And this is like him dreaming, you know? Would be interesting.
I'm having the strangest dream.
What's wrong?
Just get down! Why are you staring there? Jesus.
I think it was a big dog. It ran right through here toward the kitchen.
Where did it go?
Where is Luke? Luke must be with the mother. And where is Nell?
Nell, they still haven't found, right?
What happened now?
Who do you think did this?
Yeah, because someone has to have done this to her.
Well, if I'm honest,
No one.
none of us. Probably know that already, don't you?
Yep.
That neck bleeding, you think she was... I mean, this whole time was...
Yeah.
She didn't do this to herself.
No.
Neither did Mom, did she?
That's a complicated question.
Doesn't make any sense.
Why did you appear? Why?
It's like people are communicating.
We were getting answers.
Why is it complicated?
Well, it's been a long night. Why don't we...
Yeah, he wants to know, but...
I'd really like to know, Dad. Dad said that...
Dad propped up Nell's crazy ideas.
No,
I mean, this is how Dad ended up.
Yeah, I think that he knows he can talk to Luke because both of them felt most of the things together because they were twins and they were always together. So, and he knows how connected they are.
Then explain yourself. Finally, please.
Okay. Nell
Okay.
didn't kill herself, the house did. You don't understand Hill House, Steve. You never did. When anything I did, I did it for a very good reason.
Expensive, all this bullshit.
Oh, you wanna hear
about
this
a
or not?
haunted house.
Exactly. Yeah, Steve doesn't want to accept because he needs something logical.
You think you know what happened that night?
My
You don't know
problem
what
is that the wrong parent died.
Shit. That's a way to end a conversation. Yep, now you have light, at least that, because it would be weird if... Yep, let's just put her together and well, yeah. Now it looks like she's sleeping.
Have to fix her makeup.
It is always your daughter, you know. I think it's from them all. She having to do with these things, I think it must be very hard. Also because we also know that she has something, some sort of power, let's say. Not power, but sensitivity, let's say.
Wait.
were they kind of together? I don't think they were. Kevin loves her way too much, I think. Interesting. Who's him?
Shirley.
Honey, you're freezing.
I was right here and I was screaming and shouting and none of you could see me. Why couldn't you see me? None of you even looked.
So sorry. We're so sorry.
Yeah, I really hope that this helps Luke, you know, to get healthy for good.
Yeah, instead of the opposite.
Yeah. No, I think it would be that because Luke wants to honor the sister's memory, you know, and she was always the one that support him.
Yeah, it
the
depends.
most, so.
People sometimes another route they might go. It's like blame themselves and then do harms to themselves, right?
I thought the health things had got you. I thought they took you.
Come on.
Yep, and the house did took you. He's gonna feel very guilty as well because he was not there to help her because he was on drugs. So all of that together, I think, would make him not touch that ever again.
I was right here. I was right here the whole time. None of you could see me.
And she's still
Nobody
right there.
could see me.
Yeah, it's a shame that she's like that, you know. But I understand. But
I understand what you were saying about Luke. I think it makes a lot of sense. It's like I would think like it gets to a point where you kind of like, okay, it's time to you take a little bit of responsibility and you're like, I need to be better for her.
you know, yeah, I think
to
I
honor
think
her,
so.
like
Yeah.
you were saying. Yeah.
I think so, especially because he was not there to support her. So I think if it was me, I would feel very guilty because
I think the last time they were together was that time where she went to drive him. She
Yeah.
bought him
Yeah,
drugs.
that's the last memory you have with your sister is she getting you drugs before she drops you.
Well, he might have called or phoned her in the meanwhile, but in presence, that was the last time. he
Yeah,
were with
yeah,
her.
yeah. I think this is gonna mess him very, very well, and I'm not sure if here. I think that he saw her. I think he did saw her here with the neck.
When he looked back, he was looking.
I think so. I think
Very
so
possible.
because, yeah, the conversation they were having, the fact that no one watched her, no one was seeing her, and all of it. I think he I mean, I hope he was seeing her because he needs that shock to be a better person, I think. I mean, this is more than enough, but still. I don't remember seeing that guy.
Oh,
When
that
did he
guy! He
appear?
only appeared on the second episode when it was about her, and I think she was like in her office. I think it was about the time when she discovered the
I
thing
remember.
of her husband,
I remember.
and she saw him like in the next room.
I remember. Yeah,
I think it's the only time.
And he did the same with the glass.
Yeah, exactly.
He did the same.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't think the husband was cheating with the sister because Theo doesn't seem that kind of person. Theo is a lesbian, though it is no excuse. But I think it was not what Cheryl thinks it was.
What did she saw? She opened the door.
I mean, I would think that because
Obviously,
they're
because
kind
it's-
of getting touchy with each other, but maybe he was just comforting her or something. It was not.
But I get from her point of view, and she's already pissed with both of them.
Yeah, it's like just screw each other. I don't
Very
care.
pissed with both of them. like you were saying, like, Kevin, you're not the husband anymore now.
Yeah, divorce.
Yeah, because I do understand from her point of view. It's like I've been here saying all this stuff, and now you just came here and you're like, oh, you're an hypocrite. Just saying.
Well, but everyone knows she didn't want to, so it's not exactly like that, but it is fucked up. Yes,
Yeah.
I gave her that because that is a very weird and different way of cheating, let's say, but it's
I do not.
It's the trust, you know.
Exactly.
It's the trust.
I was gonna say I do not see this as like something that he's doing for the wrong reasons. He's doing this for right reasons and everything. But it's that trust issue, that thing that is there. But in his mind, I would say that he's like, I know she's not gonna take it, and I know we're gonna need it because you're always offering stuff.
True.
So he tried to compartmentalize that, but it's not. It's kind of. He should have had this conversation before, in private, them two.
Of course. But I mean, if not then when? You know?
He was like, "This, I'm fucked. She's gonna know. I have to say it. If it doesn't come from me, it's gonna be even worse."
And if not in this moment, then when
yeah,
the hell am I gonna tell her? So I really like this episode. Honestly, I've seen just a piece of this before, because when Daniel was watching this show, it was a time that I came into the room because I was making dinner.
Was it?
Yeah, and it was.
You see,
I don't know what happened exactly. I just remember seeing that place.
The
room.
funeral home.
Yeah, the colors I remember seeing, but I didn't watch. I just saw the frame. Let's say.
You recognize the image, okay?
Yeah, I think I came for you to help me getting something, because I'm a very short person and Daniel is very tall, so it was for you to grab something.
Okay.
But yeah, and in that moment, I don't know. I think that they were very. All of their emotions were very.
Flor de pelle.
Yeah, I was trying to get an English expression.
I'm
for
thinking
that.
about it.
Yeah, like
on the surface.
They were popping out. Let's say.
Yeah, you could see a lot of discussions popping out there.
But you know what? What is the problem? Is that people don't talk, people don't communicate, and we had this conversation before. Not only the father, but Steve. They don't talk about what makes them angry, what makes them happy, what unites them as brothers, siblings, sisters, whatever. And it gets to a point where you have so much on your shoulders, so many things that you just heard or people have done to you, and you just said nothing.
Accumulate.
And
right?
yeah, and it gets to a point where the cup gets totally full and splits, and it's normal. And I think that's one of the reasons, maybe the stronger one, that made them be like this, especially with the father, but with each other as well.
Yeah, I would say even the sister Nell, at the end, she wasn't exactly talking, she wasn't communicating, she was just confronting everyone.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
It's like...
She stopped talking to Theo.
Yeah.
And then she confronted her brother as well, Steve.
Yeah, Luke was the only one that...
But he was away again.
Yeah, and the thing is, she tried to call them.
Yes, she did.
She tried, and it's like, well, she could have talked to me. Well,
None
that's
of you
the
could
thing.
see me. None of you could see me.
Yeah, not then when I was alive, not now that I'm dead. So, I think it says it all about this episode. It was one of my favorites, because you can see all the essence of the family itself. What the house made to them.
I think it's the one with the least scares as well.
Thank God.
It's very calm on scares. It's this part was really like the reunion and all of the shared issues they had.
Yeah, and I think it's, once again, guys, I know I'm repeating myself, but it's such a great show in terms of quality, because the shots are amazing, the music is great, but the sensitivity they have, the sense they have to when to put scares, when not to, when to ruin a scene, when it does make sense, when it doesn't, when you're just there enjoying that moment, sad or happy or whatever, and they do that so perfectly, and it's just the right amount of everything, you know, and it's great.
It's because, I would say like scaring, it scares, it's fun in my opinion, but it's sometimes it's like it's just in poor taste. You're not gonna put a scare here. It's just in poor taste. You need to be able to separate things. Yeah,
and they kind of tried when it was Nell and the father, but you could see that it was not to be scary. It was like a connection the father was making, and it helps.
Wasn't a jump scare. Yeah.
No. I mean, it wasn't a jump scare, but for me that is considered like horror, and it's
it is. It's
scary.
It's
not a jump scare, but it's scary, or could be. But you see, at least I saw that as a moment of reunion between him and his daughter, and I think that in the future we will understand more about the relationship, not about the relationship, but about that moment itself that happened there, because we will understand better what the father sees and how he sees. At least I'm expecting that to happen, because
Probably.
I need to understand.
Probably. The next one is called Eulogy.
What is that? It's like when you're talking in a funeral.
Yes, exactly. It's exactly that.
I don't know the name in Portuguese for that.
Elogio fúnebre?
That's like Brazilian.
No, let me see. Elogio fúnebre.
It sounds like very Brazilian.
More Brazilian than Portuguese,
yeah,
maybe.
I think so. I'm not sure. I mean,
not that Brazilian is a different language, but they have different ways of saying things.
Yeah, we are very different. We have very different ways of communicating.
Same language,
in spite of
but
having the same language, it's very different because they use very specific terms that we don't, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So,
but I do think that I do think Elogio fúnebre might be the one we use as well. It's just it's not something we usually. It's not a word that we usually use.
we don't.
So,
we just say, "Oh, I'm gonna talk at a funeral." Normally, we don't talk at funerals. Only the priests.
We don't really. Yes, we don't really have that
But
tradition.
I think it's something very sad. One thing that I
Yes,
also
I
sorry
agree.
guys, this is very over the top, and maybe Daniel will erase it. I don't know. But one thing that I love about funerals when we see it in the movies is that people get together, they have dinners, they eat, they honor the memory of the person that died. It's very sad, but it's very loving, and in Portugal we don't have that.
No, but I agree 100%. When I see like American funerals, I think it's a much more intimate thing, and here in Portugal it's much more of a spectacle thing.
Yeah, I don't like
some
that.
people might like that, but
No.
here you have the whole village that comes to the funeral, let's say. And there, a lot of times, it's really like just a really small number of people. I prefer that 100 times.
But I'm not... sorry, I'm not even talking about the number of people, is what they do, because in Portugal, they go... The body is in a church, okay? Just for it. Maybe it doesn't... You don't get interest about it, but I think it's interesting. People just get along in church, because most of funerals... Maybe all of them. Not all, but like 95%,
yes, we're talking
98%.
About, basically
Catholic.
Funerals, exactly.
Yeah, because almost every person here, even if the person is not religious, that's the normal procedure unless the family chooses otherwise. But since Portuguese people cannot afford very different things, that's what happens. So they put the body in church, the priest talks, gives like a missa.
Yeah, like a mass. Yeah, a little kind of like.
Okay, and they talk a little about life, about death. No one goes there and talk like they used to do.
I'm thinking like maybe that happens sometimes, but I've never seen that happen.
Well, I've been in quite a few funerals, unfortunately, and I've never seen it. Never. I mean, it does happen when the body is the night before. So the night before of the burial, let's say. So before it goes to the church, it goes to a small chapel.
Yeah,
next to the church,
or at home. I've seen people do that at home as well.
How many years ago?
A long time ago.
Yeah, of course. Nowadays, you're not even allowed to do that. No, legally, I don't think it's possible.
So you took to a different area of the church, right?
Yeah, a different area of the church, and it stays there, and then people come and visit because the family is there.
That's the wake. It's called the wake. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then people go, and sometimes we talk, but it's like visits, like when someone's in the bed in the hospital and people come and go, same shit. So yeah, the next day goes to the church. There's a mass. And then they go in the car. Normally it's either in a car or they go by foot, depends of how far it is from the church to the cemetery. And they take the body and then they bury. And the priest says something, a family or two can say something, but it's not common. People just cry a lot and then they go each one of them to their houses, and that's done. And I think it's so sad.
Yeah. I like the at least what we see in movies. Obviously, the tradition. It seems in America that the family members can go there and just share a story or share like a music or a memory of the person.
And
I
they
think
have music, for example, that person liked and all of it.
I think that's more of a proper send off to the person
Exactly.
who died. And then also it seems like they have a moment where they eat together and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah, it seems like it.
That's
Yeah,
how they
because
do it,
people always bring food, you know. Here it's not how it works. So yeah, basically that's it. And I think when I die, I want to have like a US funeral. But tell us, guys, if
sorry about the rant about funerals. But,
yeah.
It's interesting the difference.
Yeah, because it's so different from what we see in the movies, and the culture in different countries may change so drastically. Mm-hmm. So tell us how it is in your country.
Yeah,
is it more like in Portugal, more like in the US?
More ritual, more intimate. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
yeah, we are talking about. I mean, it is a horror movie where people are dying. So I think
and this
it
episode, it was very heavy on the you know.
Yeah. It was beautiful though. I think it was beautiful. It was. Sorry. Another thing that I like very much about the TV show is that it is very genuine. So it's not everything is perfect, neither everything is very dramatic. You have a bit of both. It seems like a real family with their issues in a fantasy way, let's say, because it's like the ghosts and too much drama still, but you see a bit more of reality.
Everyone has flaws. Everyone has their issues. Yeah, that's true. Okay, guys. It's well, in my opinion, for me, this is one of my favorite episodes as well. So, but yeah, thank you so much for watching with us. Don't forget to subscribe and to leave a like if you liked, obviously. And please follow us on Patreon. We have all the full-length reactions there. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.